Coming right up, the Celtics taking on the Magic. For the Boston Celtics, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 outings, putting the rest of the league on alert. Magic, Celtics, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Paolo Banchero.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Black in at the 1. And for Boston, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
Now here's Brown. It's rebounded by Wagner. Down low. Here's Carter. And he lays it up and in.
I see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Pass to Keita. And here's Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And the dunk by Wagner.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Brown, a screen on Suggs. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. They grab their own miss. Here's Walsh. Outside White. 3-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Suggs. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. 35 points his last game. Sinks the tray.
Oh, big time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
Now here's Black. He's guarded by White. Carter, the pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Back to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Now White. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Derek White is a legit 3-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Wagner outside. Now here's Banchero. No good with the triple.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Walsh. Misses the layup. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Celtics lead by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays plays with saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Deflects the pass. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Pass to Walsh. Pritchard from outside. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And here's Carter. Now Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter. Deflected. And Boston pushing it up now. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Black. He had 9 points in his last time out. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. And Carroll outside. Puts up a deep three. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds in the game. White with it. Now Carter defending. To the left wing. Outside, Brown. Pass to Queta. Here's Walsh. 4-3. The rebound by Carter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Wagner on the wing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Here's Pritchard. And no good. Great D that time from Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 30, Sam Hauser.
Hey, right here!
Suggs against Brown.
Right here! Screen!
To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. Boston, third.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Pass to Hauser. And stolen by Banchero. Now here's Suggs. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Simons is checked in for Boston. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Suggs. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Carter. Suggs outside. The 3. It's tipped. Simons outside. Now Hauser launches it. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Right now, you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Orlando. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walsh. Great D that time from Banchero. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. The offensive rebound. From deep. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Simons deciding where to go with it. Inside, Tatum. And he buries his first look.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Garza's checked in for Queta, and Minot subbed in for Walsh. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Fires it. Orlando again missing.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
It's his first trip to the line. Orlando making a switch here. And so he hits both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Up top, Bain. Back to Richardson. Clock at 6. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics with the lead. Now Simons. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 7.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Isaac. Richardson with it. From the left block. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Richardson.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Here's Minot. He's scoreless. Simons outside. From the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Outside Bain. Back to Richardson. Back to Bain. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Matase can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Brown inside, guarded by Bain. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Now here's Richardson. Pass to Matase. Fires from deep. Bowser grabs the board. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Minot. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Isaac outside. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
10 feet away. Wow, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Up top, Bain. Outside, Richardson. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Magic trail by 6. On the court for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Carter in at the point guard position. Bane, the pass to Bitadze. Now Wagner, down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one." Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's White. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Four on the clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Outside Carter.
Good shot.
Hook loose. Simons against Bane. And it's blocked by Isaac. Outside Carter. Pass to Bane. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Simons. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's the teardrop. And Bitadze gets it to go. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hauser outside. The 3 ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bane, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Wagner. Back to Isaac. Kicks it out to Bane. Carter from outside. Minot pulls it in. Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Simons. Hauser outside. Outside White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Orlando making a switch here. Howard's checked in. White hits them both. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 10. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit for the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Oh, deflected. Here's Simons. It is blocked.
Smart defending. You're rarely going to catch Bane out of position.
Here's Howard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Boston leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Bane. There's the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
White looking it over. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bane. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from White.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. White hits them both.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Outside White. Simons outside. Hauser outside. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down.
For whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
To the wing on the left. The shot by Howard, no good. Celtics lead by 8. Hauser outside. White against Bane. They set the pick. White can't hit. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadiz checked in for Garza. Walsh comes in for Minot. And it's Brown in for Hauser. Then for Orlando, Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Suggs comes in for Howard. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bane. Now here's Banchero. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York. And here's Suggs. Fires for 3. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 5 points.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions and really versatile score.
White, the pass to Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Fader on the way. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Boy, what a jump shot from Jaylen Brown. He has so refined that aspect of his game.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Now Simons. Give him 8. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Kidd has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Simons. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pritchard's checked in for Derek White. And the Magic making a change here as well. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Wagner. On defense, the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Bane, pass to Suggs. Now here's Black. The D's right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Simons. The 3 from Banchero. Second chance effort. Carter can't get it to go.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Outside Pritchard. They set the screen. Pass to Walsh. This one for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Bane, defended by Brown. On the wing, Suggs. Stop the drought. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 10. Here's Queta. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Queta's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Pass to Queta. Suggs against Pritchard. Here's Queta. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Takes a step back. Here's Bane, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Pritchard with it. He picked up 15 in their last win against Brooklyn. Simons outside. To the inside. Here's Queta. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Now here's Black, defended by Pritchard. Shots good by Black.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
Celtics lead by 12. Simons finds Pritchard. Back to Simons. Pass to Walsh. Outside, Brown. Here's Walsh. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit. Magic trail by 10. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. White's checked in. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Boston, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And checking out Orlando, back 2.5 games.
And looking at Orlando, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
Now, resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Here's the three. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Black. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Celtics lead by 10. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And it's Orlando with a rebound. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Black outside. Back to Banchero. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clock is at 3. Here's Black. And so it's the Boston Celtics earning this break in the action, up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Orlando Magic.
Oh, man, when you can't defend the three, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Brown. Outside White. The fader. Brown, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. And here's Black from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pritchard with it. Now Carter defending. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Right side White. Three-pointer Pritchard. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Black passes to Suggs. Now here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back over to you, Brian.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
White, the pass to Queta. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brown against Wagner. From the top of the key, Brown can't hit.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Wagner. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Queta. Misses from close range.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Carter inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And he gets the bucket. Queta's got 10 points.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Fourth, Franz Wagner.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And he makes it.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. Suggs outside. Now Banchero. The three is up. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston leading by 10. Brown with it. Wagner picks him up. Here's Queta. To the paint. Shot is up. This is the baby hook. Pass to Carter. From deep, Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside, Brown. Here's Walsh. Pritchard surviving the D. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Banchero. Fast break, here we go. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. And now just a 5-point Boston lead. White pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Pass to Brown. The three is up. Cash money. Jaylen Brown from the corner.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now Carter. Black outside. 5 to shoot. The three from Suggs. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Queta. 10 points for him. Here's Brown. He can't hit that time. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero outside. The 11-footer. Boston pulls it in. Walsh has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
First one falls, and some changes here for the Celtics. Garza comes in for Queta, and Anthony Simons subbed in for White. And both free throws good for Brown. Here's Black. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Banchero. Back to Black. 6 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Simons. And here's Black for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Orlando making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And Carroll surveys. Wagner outside.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. And the three off target.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And the dunk by Isaac.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Brown. 19 points in the game. Simons, left side. Off target with the three. Magic trail by 6. Pass to Ben Carroll. Isaac outside. Now here's Black. Fires the three. Boston pulls it in. Walsh has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pritchard. Orlando with a rebound.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Suggs with the bucket.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul. Minot's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Pritchard. Then for Orlando. Silva's checked in for Franz Wagner. Howard comes in for Suggs. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. Brown scanning the floor. Garza's shot is good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Picked by Isaac. From deep, Ben Carroll. Simons with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for De Silva. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Carter in for Howard. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Carter from outside. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hauser passes to Brown. And there's a pick. Orlando with a rebound.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
It's deflected. And Batase gets it to go. Celtics lead by 5. 1:27 left in the third. Pass to Minot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Isaac with a screen on Brown. Outside Bane, and here's Batase. 6 on the shot clock. Carter against Simons. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And there's the screen. outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Magic trail by 10. Outside Carter. From deep, Bane. Back to Carter. Beyond the arc. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Carter, the pass to Bitadze. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now into the lineup for Boston.
7 seconds left in the third.
Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Bane. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Isaac holding down those forward spots. Desmond Bane is out there with Javon Carter. And it's Bitadze in at the center position, locking down the middle. Magic trail by 10. Outside Carter. Down low. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 10 points for Franz Wagner.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Hauser outside. Pass to Simons. Outside Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Here's Garza. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Pritchard. Orlando making their last shot. Hauser outside. Pass to Minot. Back to Hauser. Outside Pritchard. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Bitadze. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz, such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Pritchard against Carter. Pass to Hauser. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Bane. Simons against Isaac. The shake. And no problem from Simons as he finishes at the rim.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. for Batase. And Richardson subbed in for Carter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask. We'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Celtics lead by 11. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Garza from downtown. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pritchard from outside hits a three-pointer. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Orlando moving the ball around. Picked by Isaac. Inside. Boston pulls it in. Minot's got his 6th rebound on the night. Richardson against Pritchard. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Richardson for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Simons has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Garza. And it's White in for Simons.
Peyton Pritchard at the line with
Magic trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
I see him.
Banchero in the post. Banchero uses his size down there.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Hauser outside. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
to the lineup for Boston, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Boston. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Back to White. Pass to Brown. Puts the move on with the drive.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
And Carroll passes to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Minot. Guarded by Banchero. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Here's Minot. They set the pick. White with it. Now Carter defending. Pass to Keita. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Banchero right side. Outside Carter. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got assist number 5 here tonight. Celtics lead by 12. Outside Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Defended by Wagner. With the step back. White. And the tip in on the offensive boards. White's got 20 points.
This is what we talk about with Derek White, doing a little bit of everything. Offensive rebound putback, you bet.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led the game at one point by 20. Brown passes to White. Outside Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Minot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Suggs is checked in for Desmond Bane.
Magic substitution. Number 4, Jalen Suggs.
Here's Black. To the paint. Here's Carter. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Oh, Brown gonna go get it! And Brown with the stuff!
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive, he makes it happen in an instant.
Magic trail by 13. And here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. It's a mark. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Black passes to Wagner. Five to shoot. And the dunk by Wagner.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Boston leading by 11. Now Pritchard. Here's Keita. He's covered by Suggs. Cash it in!
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Here's Banchero. Fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
And this is why Banchero's teammates enjoy playing with him. Paolo is unselfish and willing to kick it out.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Brown on the wing. Wagner with a steal. And an intentional foul right there. Hauser, he's checked in for Minot.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Celtics. Number 30, Sam Hauser.
Now here's Black. He's guarded by White. Here's Suggs. Oh, got a piece of it. White with it. Wagner picks him up. Off on the layup. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Banchero. Oh, touches it off the glass.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
They set a pick. He launches, and he nails Now here's White. Brown outside. Shoots a three. 6 to shoot. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Orlando calls timeout. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Suggs. And Pritchard comes to help. Carter. Oh, it doesn't go. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Brown with it. Shot clock at 6. White outside from downtown. That misses. It's money from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, our player of the game.